We are at the Marine Monument at Asan Beach. The monument was erected here to commemorate the sacrifice and bravery of all those who fought here in 1944, who landed here at Asan Beach in their attempts to liberate Guam from the Japanese. Officially, our number stands at 1,880 service members who died in their attempts to liberate Guam. For that reason, every Memorial Day, we plant 3,050 flags here at Asan Beach, of which 1,880 are American flags commemorating each life lost of Marines and soldiers who were here in 1944 liberating Guam, and 1,170 Guam flags commemorating the Chamorro lives that were lost during the occupation and liberation of Guam. Asan Beach has a very rich history aside from its connection to the World War II and being a landing site. During the Spanish era in 1898, at the time when America won the war against the Spanish and claimed Guam, at the time Asan Beach was the place of a leper colony. All the people suffering from leprosy were brought here to Asan Beach and they were confined here in attempts to segregate them from the rest of the society to contain the disease. In early 20th century, the leper colony was converted into a prison, and it famously housed Apolinario Mabini, one of the founding fathers of the Philippine independence movement. He was brought here together with his compatriots and imprisoned as a result of his struggle for independence of Philippines. Later on, after the liberation of Guam, Asan Beach was converted into a base camp used by the military. And then very soon, with the start of the war in Korea, Asan Beach was converted into a hospital connex. And soldiers and service members wounded in Korea first and then later on in the war in Vietnam were brought here to Guam to get medical help. Later, towards the end of the war in Vietnam in 1975, when hundreds of thousands of South Vietnamese were fleeing Vietnam as a result of the Viet Cong taking over the country, many Vietnamese were brought here to Asan Beach, which was converted into a refugee camp. This is 1975. And over 100,000 South Vietnamese refugees were in process and they lived here at Asan Beach at the refugee camp. Note that 100,000 is a very large number to compare it with the population of Guam at the time. Finally, in 1978, the Congress passed an act establishing the creation of the War in the Pacific National Historical Park here on Guam. And Asan Beach since then was dedicated to become one of the several park sites, national park sites here on Guam. And today I would say it's the most popular one because of its scenic beauty, of its size, and its central location for the island of Guam.